Howdy YouTube folks, I hope to get another video up today about an update on the bolens since you last seen it. I won't give anything away about that yet. Well anyways, it's your friendly Spirit of the Bush Wolf Wicker, and I don't know if I showed you these. They're my well, new as of last year snowshoes. Just plain Jane white ones. Nothing fancy with a black trim. I was gonna get the black style, but for the color for the frame, but they didn't have them, so white was good enough. I got these on Amazon, and it comes with a bag and a manual on how to use them, and I am going to try them out. So I'm going to see how long this video lasts and see if you can get some footage of me trudging along with my snowshoes. And if I see anything cool in the backyard, I will let you know. But I got the snowshoes on today, and I thought today would be a perfect day to bring out the snowshoes. Because I was going to yesterday, but I just didn't feel up to it. But today I feel like trudging a bit in my snowshoes. As they loosen up a little, which happens sometimes. But I think they're okay now. I came over those. I'll just have to watch them. I'm still trying to mess with the adjustments a little bit. So it's definitely something to get used to. But they are very fun to snowshoe in. Sorry guys, just trying to make sure they're tight enough. This is nice because I can go right across the snow pretty good. Since last year when I first got them, that was the first year in a long time I have been snowshoeing. So I know when I first did it I wasn't as good, so it's kind of a relearning curve, but it is very much fun and easy trek during the winter. Good exercise, and I think I've gotten, for the most part, hang of it. But you know, that these did not come with any poles, which I wish they had, just because it's easier with poles. But as you can see, I hope you can see it. I've been making tracks in the snow. The sun is ultra bright today, so I'm having a little bit of a struggle to see the camera myself, so I don't know if you guys are seeing it that well. But anyways, that's my snowshoe trek. There's a whole pile of projects. Let's go over and visit those. So, trying to check at the time that we're at. I think it's in the ones. I think I'm going to actually, if I can, unless this video is too long because of my storage capacity, and I might need to make a second one, go over now in my snowshoes and updates on the bolens. So let's see if I can get there. This video is getting pretty long, but that's okay. A lot of my videos do get a little bit longer. Here's the wheel horse mowing deck for the wheel horse. I think I showed you guys in the past, and that's a bike buried under there. That funny story about that bike is I know you guys have probably seen it because I got it from the dump. But boy, I was mad at that bolens trying to figure it out. And I may have just tossed that bike out there because I was mad and didn't pick it up. And now look at, I do have to clean it up at some point. But glutton for punishment because it's frozen in the snow. But it happens. Times you get a little flustered. And well, I was trying to work around the bolens and I was getting a little flustered, so I admit I just took the bike and threw it outside. Didn't care where it landed. But that's proof you gotta make sure you take care of your stuff. And don't heat after me. That's my warning. Not that that bike was that good anyways, you know. Anyways, here's where we're at. On our lovely bolens here. So I want to give a special thanks to somebody, and they know who they are. Thank you so much for putting up a video and helping me with the linkage on this. I very much appreciate it. If you're watching this video, I won't say their name out of respect, as always. You know, you YouTubers are aware of that. But I want to give a special thanks to that person because they really did help me by putting up that video. And I have watched this person's video multiple times, and they're into this kind of stuff like me, and they happen to have a bolens like this. And I commented on the video and asked them if there was any chance they would be able to, you know, and wasn't necessarily thinking that they would see my comment because, you know, once you get so many comments on your videos, for those of you who do it, it's hard to manage every comment. But I want a special thank you to them because they were nice enough to get back to me and make a video on this. I very much appreciate it. That's been very helpful with this thing because it has been frustrating me a little because I had forgotten how to hook up the linkages. But anyways, this is the state it's in. Parts over there. I had to rob one of these shroud bolts to hold that throttle linkage on. And then I have just the final spring to hook up in there now that I know the full. And I gotta swap this around so this is on top like it's supposed to be. And then that goes in there and hooks over there. So I will be hopefully getting this running shortly, and I will make a video of this thing running. I had to pull the dash because it was easier to get the engine with the dipstick. The handle of the dipstick, how it's made. Just didn't want to go into the dash. So for now I'm leaving or not the dash, but this part of section of the dash, I should say, where it holds the coil. I'm leaving that off for now until I put the oil in it. And then once I get the oil in it, I'll put that all back together, and then I'll sink the those three final head bolts down because they hold the gas tank down on it as well with that shroud bolt right there. So I'm hoping to get this thing running soon. Keep fingers crossed. I did put new rings, piston rings in this as I don't know if I mentioned that for my videos, but this head got brand new rings in it, and that's all I did to it other than a gasket set. I was going to use the factory gasket set I ordered, but I accidentally ordered the wrong one because I guess apparently there's two. There's a standard and then an oversized, and I was assuming standard meant that mine would be this, but I guess mine's the overbore or something like that, according as far as I guess I can tell, because when I ordered the standard gasket set, but it was bigger than what I needed. But anyways, I got that straightened out. I bought some gasket material, ended up making this gasket myself and sandwiching it with some form of gasket, so I hope it doesn't leak. But, you know, it could. Keeping fingers crossed. But that's pretty much it for this for right now. Yeah, so once I get this hooked up and I can get it running, I will post up a quickie of it running, and maybe possibly me sitting on it and driving it. I'm hoping I can air up the tires that are flat on the bolens and get it running, and I get it so I can drive it out there, but I don't know if the snow's gonna hinder me or not, so we'll see on that. I'm glad that I'm hopefully this will finally run, because this will be one more project off my off my list of projects so far. I have a whole list of projects, but this will be one of the ones off of the immediate part of the list that I have now. I'm considering getting a plow for this tractor to use for the winter, because as you can see, we already got winter where I am. I'm sure it's different for more people, or snow where I am. I'm sure it's different for people. I think I got at least 6 to 8 inches of snow, so it'd be nice to have. Currently, I have a family member who helps plow the driveway, and I shovel all the walkways, which is nice. But I wouldn't mind having my own equipment to do it, so he doesn't have to come. They don't have to come all the way, I should say, and do that. Even though it's nice of them to do it. So, you know, it saves on gas, even though they live nearby. But anyways, I also considered in the future, before I end this video, if I were to find like a Ford 120 or 140 garden tractor from the 60s, I've considered trading this for that. I don't care if the thing runs or not, because I like the challenge of taking on stuff. So that's another option I've thought about doing with this, just because I've thought about running all Ford lineup. And so if I could find a Ford like that and it has the plow on it, I've got my Ford truck, I've got my Ford garden tractor, just be easier service wise, I think, instead of having multiple different brands. But I don't know, we'll see. If I was going to do that, I'd probably do the same with the 212. I'd probably get rid of that too after I fixed it up, and trade it for like a 140 or vice versa, whatever one I didn't have. Because say if I get a 120, I'd like to get a 140 model too, so I'd trade that eventually for a 140, or vice versa, however it happens. But anyways, I'm gonna end this here, YouTube folks, because it's getting close to 13 minutes. You saw a little footage of me snowshoeing, and you saw the bolens. I got the data tag on, I got everything. Yet to see the fate of this bolens. I think me trading this though would almost be, part of me doesn't want to trade it, but part of me does, and it would be good, because then it'd be something new for the channel to see project wise. But you will be seeing homestead videos too, like I promised in the beginning, because I am going to be getting some chickens probably this coming year, and I'm going to get the rototiller with reverse working, and I'm going to make a vegetable garden, so you will see that. But anyways, YouTubers, thank you so much, and have an excellent time, whatever it is, wherever you are. Keep your heads up, stay strong. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new to my channel, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that is. All them subscribes show that I put out good videos that you enjoy. And if you wouldn't mind commenting down below why you disliked my video, if you did. So give me feedback so I can make it better, as always. Thank you so much, and bye for now, YouTubers.